Why are you laughing?
Welcome back to Realistically Online.
I'm your host, StarlitMia.
And I'm your host, Hunter.
Yay, the other host. We're co-hosts. Today
we are joined this week by no guest, just us again.
Just us. We shot them.
Yeah, we've locked him in the Tower of London, and when he gets back out, he can be on the podcast again.
Yeah. So don't go looking for him because you won't find him.
Yeah, he's fine. We left one of the windows open. His favorite tunes are blaring. There's a bowl of water.
All right, Hunter, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got back pretty shortly ago from, I don't know if it's an advanced screening or just the first. I think it's just the first day it's out. The newest Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
I'm a fake fan, so I'm going to look up the name of the movie that I just watched in theaters merely an hour or two ago.
Yeah, it's the Spider-Man movie.
Something.
Yeah, nobody knows what it's called.
Spider-Man, Brand New Day. And it was good. If you like Spider-Man, I would say if you like the Marvel movies, but primarily if you like the Spider-Man movies.
Brand New Day.
It's good, all things considered.
Streamer.
Give it a big thumbs up.
Drama for that. Valkyrie was
about that movie.
Yeah, she actually was she was one of the hosts for the red carpet at the premiere yesterday or 2 days ago. Probably yesterday.
Oh, sure. Yeah, probably yesterday. Because I think this was the first available.
There's a clip going around. I'm surprised if you have seen it or not, where she's telling I guess a musician that made music for like one of the artists. I don't know him. Sure. But she's like, which is funny. I know Ray, and I don't know this like really big artist that wrote music for. Anyway, that's the kind of online I am. But she's like, without any spoilers, can you tell us what you're most excited about? Your favorite whatever? Have you seen this clip?
No, but I think I know what you're going to say based on a conversation I had with me, Zoe, and Zoe's sister. We're talking about the movie before and after. And I had seen no spoilers or no information that would like have told me anything about it. Except for I saw an advertisement that had stuff in it where I was like, well, why would you show this ad when I'm going to go see this movie shortly? And I just want to see it. I don't care about don't spoil things, but you should tell me because it's funny. Spoilers for Spider-Man Brand New Day, I believe, coming up here.
Yeah, he was like, well, I don't know anything about fucking Spider-Man. So he was like, my favorite character is woman. She's the main villain, but there's a method to her madness. And he like slows down on the word madness because I realizes that I think maybe I'm like psychoanalyzing, being crazy, but I heard his speech slow down.
He's gotta understand.
I heard his speech slow. It's freaking Tom Holland. Hello? Tom Holland does this for every single movie he's been in.
Oh yeah, Tom Holland does this.
This time it wasn't Tom Holland.
It was Tom Holland's movie and someone else did it for his. Someone else did it. So Tom Holland does it more like that, but there's a famous Mark Ruffalo one where he was like streaming before the movie on his phone, like at the premiere, like, hey guys, I'm at the premiere, like so excited and it was like a pre-screen, like it was like before it was available for anyone to like see, and he didn't realize he was still streaming, and he set his phone in his shirt pocket and streamed the entire movie before it was released in theaters.
Oh my
Video, audio, everything. And people were like trying to tell him that was happening, and they were very angry at him, but then it turned out it was such a like PR like big like good thing for like the movie that they ended up being like, you really fucked up, but like that turned out good for us. So thin ice, like thin fucking ice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But no, it's so funny because apparently Zoe was saying that I guess there's been like after like just people being like, I'm so excited to be in the movie and be at the premiere, and like casting choices. The actress that plays woman character that you said, to slightly avoid spoilers, people are like, they're what?
Oh, was it a secret that she was in the movie?
It wasn't a secret that the actress was, because like on the she was like at the premiere, like red carpet going in talking about being excited to see it, but everyone was like, this is the first Marvel movie she's been in, and there are only so many characters that fit her like physical characteristics. So they kind of had like, Zoe was like, I saw people online talking about if this is which character this like she's playing, and they had guessed they had certainly guessed correctly, and I was just totally not expecting it. So I was like, oh shit.
That's exciting
So
and
that was fun
magical
and
for
exciting.
people that are that deep into Marvel.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I'm realistic. I'm realistically online about it. I've never read a comic book, and I don't know. I was literally talking to Zoe's sister about how I'm like, listen, this is how I hope they're going in the direction for like. There's another one coming out, Doomsday. That could be a topic at some point that I talk about, because like, let me tell you, no one knows what Marvel is doing, what their choices are for like the MCU or whatever. And this really seems like they're grasping at straws to be like, look, come on, it's like the big ones we had with everyone. Come back, watch, please. We got all your favorites back. Come on. It really feels like that. And I have like a theory on what I hope the reason is that they're bringing. Do you care if I just I toss my
go ahead?
My fan theory? You're not gonna give a shit about this because it's
don't watch super hard
Marvel movies. It's all good. So they have Robert Downey Jr., who played Iron Man, who, spoilers for a movie from years ago if you haven't seen it, he sacrifices himself. He sacrifices himself to defeat Thanos at the end of that one, and he's like dead. He's like that kills him. He's dead. So like a lot of the movies afterwards, like a couple of one of the Spider-Man ones, like dealing with like his loss, because he's like big, huge face of Marvel basically. And also Captain America, time shenanigans. He just like, they had a time machine. He took it to go back in time and just live with like the woman he loved back in the day. So he's also out of MCU. They took like two people who were in like the early phases of it. They finished up their stuff. They're done. When they announced they were doing Doomsday, which is a movie featuring beloved comic book villain. I don't care for the character, and I'm gonna get flack for this if we have any Marvel fans that watch, but Doctor Doom. And when they revealed the casting, when they revealed the casting, it was Robert Downey Jr. again, and everyone was like, "That's weird," because he was just Iron Man, just died. But strange. And then in the newest advertisement for the movie, they also showed Chris Evans, who played Captain America, is returning. Like himself, not as an old man who he was at the end of the most recent movie he was in. And my fan theory, because it's like a whole multiverse thing, and this flies in the face of the comics. People who read the comics would be like, I hope that's not it. I hate this. This is stupid. But as someone who's seen some of the MCU movies, more earlier, I haven't seen a lot of the more recent ones. I think the only way that they can spin this that would make sense and be satisfying for like the vast majority of people who will go and see this movie, who are like people who have watched these movies, not people who have read the comics, is if they're like, this is an alternate reality version of Tony Stark, who is Iron Man, and Steve Rogers, who is Captain America, from like one of the alternate universes tied together in this multiverse. And then I think they could spin a satisfying narrative around that. Be like, what if Tony was like a super evil, fucked up guy and he's Doctor Doom now? But people probably won't like that, because Doctor Doom is his own character with his big and important backstory. And he's I'll say I don't like him. I don't care for the character, because he seems like one of those like the powers and stuff that the character have seem very like playground kid makes up his OC to be stronger than everyone else's. Like he's very like, actually Doctor Doom is better because he can absorb this kind of magic or science or what. It's dumb. Every like screen grab or like fucking comic panel where they're like, dude, Doctor Doom is so cool, and they show it, I'm like, this shit is so cringe, bro. Come on, not even close.
So Ant-Man crawling up his butt and exploding him from the inside.
That would be literally, if they did that, top tier. No, absolute cinema. That'd be great.
Everybody wanted that to happen.
To Thanos, if they do that to Doom here, that'd be great. But I'll quit yapping about that, because I don't think either of us. Yeah, they have a second chance. They have a chance to do the funniest thing. I'll quit yapping about that, because I don't think either of us particularly care about this. That's just my like red string on a board theory about how they're going to do it, because I don't think that narratively it would be satisfying any other way they do it. and here's my Superman cup from the theater that I didn't just go see it, but it's one of those refillable ones. So that's what I'm drinking a combination of Diet Mountain Dew and White Monster out of. It is not good. Yeah, it's gross.
Why
it's not
are you
good.
drinking it?
So I got a Diet Mountain Dew at the theater, and I had a White Monster in the car, and then I dumped that in and put a bunch of ice in. Yeah, that face is correct. It does taste bad. It does not taste good.
Okay.
Combining two drinks with different people that make them, not a sponsor, but you could be. As I've had a glowing recommendation for both of those drinks mixed together. But Mia, tell us about your topic you've brought to us today.
Yeah,
and
so
then I
I
have
asked
a small
you about
topic.
your day, and then now it's time for me to tell you about my day. So this morning, the first text I got when I woke up was from my Japanese employer, and he said, "Hey, I sent you an email. Would you please check it out and send it back to me as soon as you can? Thank you." Okay. So we go to my email, and it says, we got an email from the people that are helping us get our apartment in Japan. Mm-hmm. Mia did not pass the guarantor screening. He contacted the company to obtain additional information, and according to what he was told, Mia may have been arrested in Japan approximately 3 years ago in a connection with a matter allegedly involving an organized crime or antisocial group.
You have something to tell me and the viewers, Mia? Are you...
At this point, we do not know exactly what happened or whether the information is completely accurate. We also do not know whether she was simply arrested and released or whether she was charged, convicted, fined, placed on probation, or sentenced. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jason, do a pause frame of Mia's face as the Godfather or other mobster character, please. Jesus Christ!
Oh my god! So now I get to.
So what'd you do?
So now I get to make the thumbnail of this podcast my fucking mugshot, and we can name
phenomenal.
And we can make the title "I Got Arrested."
Spoiler: I'm gonna talk about Pokemon, so we can edit in. There's like several mobster Pokemon that would make sense as well, so we'll put those. Jason, you know which ones to put on the thumbnail. It is obviously Honchkrow, Murkrow, perhaps King Gambit. Thank you. Holy shit, brother. So yeah, tell us about the crimes you committed in Japan, please.
Okay, so I literally was like, I've never even been in Japan until 2 years ago. So this is dating back before I even existed over there. I was just, and I'm still working through it with them because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, being denied and then reason insane shit is pretty fucking crazy.
I was like, my name is this, and I gave him like my full name, and I was like, here's my maiden name. Like, there's no way that's me. I'm like, I don't know what else to tell you.
My immediate thought is there someone else that's like a straight up fucking mobster with your exact same first and last name?
Like
there's like
they might have
evil
checked
Mia.
My Japanese name.
Oh, is that I guess I'm not familiar with if
like my name in katakana.
Oh,
like
okay.
in their alphabet, because I taught you about hiragana in our little Japanese session.
Yeah.
So that's
so
one.
You guys should watch that video.
Yes, so that's one of the alphabets. The other alphabet is katakana, which is how you write like borrowed words. So like so like any American or any like outside of Japanese names will be written in katakana. And that's how we got Getto Recto. That would be written in katakana.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Crazy, bro. Oh my god.
So I don't know. I guess they checked my like katakana name, and I was like, here's my full name. Here's my other full name. Like my maiden name. Like I wasn't even over there. And then they asked me. Carlos is mad about this part. They asked me for all the pages of my passport, to take a picture of all the pages of my passport so that I could like I'm like have an alibi. I wasn't placed in Japan at the time of the.
That makes sense to me. I understand that question. But
like Carlos was like, they don't trust you. I was like, Carlos, they don't know who I am. Like I'm a random.
Like, dog, sorry. They think that I'm a fucking mob boss. So like they probably got a double check.
I'm kind of a fucking mob boss now. So
I'm kind of a mob boss. So if it goes poorly and they're just like, yeah, sorry, we're not really able to effectively verify this, you can just be like, you will verify this, or you will be hearing from my friends.
Oh my gosh!
You can just toss it. You can just toss it like an implication out there that like you want to verify this.
Anything.
You want to verify. Sorry, hold on.
I am so close to like what? Like I don't even want to say anything about like I don't even want to make jokes about it because I'm like I need a place to live.
Yeah. I don't want to make jokes about it. Brings it up to me on the podcast where I'm like, oh, it's Don Mia here. Ooh, who's she whacking next? Yeah. I can say those things. I'm Italian.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
that's crazy.
It's crazy. I'm like, organized crime, bro?
There's an evil Mia running around there that's like a long lost, like shockingly accurate like twin or clone that's just like a mob boss.
But okay, so then I texted him back and I was like, hi, I responded, and he's like, hey there, yeah, I thought it was crazy if it had really happened. I don't think they would have even let you into the country in 2024. I think he meant 2023. Which is true.
Yeah, right. It's like, well, I was there after, so like fucking.
Yeah, because COVID was happening for like all of that time, and the restrictions were really tight. So like, I don't know. Anyway, they got the wrong person, but I think blah 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 blah. Things should clear up. We'll have to talk to him and tell him it's mistaken identity. And I was already on it, bro. I was looking into getting a lawyer this morning because I was like,
fair fucking enough. Like, what do you do about that?
Like, I was getting ready to get on the phone, with like some lawyers somehow. Like,
get me the prime minister.
Get me the prime minister. Let me speak to him.
I need to speak to John Yakuza right now and clear things up.
Anyway, so the realtor guy responds and he's like, I sincerely apologize for any distress or discomfort caused by the result.
Amount of distress caused by that. Right up here, fucking up here.
Am I a wanted criminal?
That's crazy. Now starts your life of crime.
I know. Blah 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 blah. Mix-ups due to similar names are occasionally occur. It is likely you were mistaken for someone else. And then I'll report.
No, it just is the case. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean they don't know B. I mean,
no, yeah,
you know what I mean.
They don't know you, but like, goddamn. You should send one clip of your stream and be like, do I seem like an organized criminal? Look at me.
This is what I was doing in 2023, by the way.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella, and it's just you like the stream.
They're requesting a reassessment. I'm truly sorry for the anxiety and surprise this has caused you. They're so sweet. So sweet. I was like, I definitely have never been arrested. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I will handle this matter right away. It's such a sweet man to just apologize twice for my...
Yeah.
I literally am like, so do I not get the job anymore? What the fuck? Oh my god. So that was my morning.
Stressful as fuck, I imagine. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but then after he like sent me that apology and everything, I was like, okay, everything's fine. I'm fine. Like, I feel like every day with this like trying to get this job and going through the process is like, and then it's like, oh no, everything's fine again. Everything's fine. And then just
Jason, put the picture of the hamster that's startled when Mia does that. I'll send it to you.
Anyway, you wanted to, speaking of Japan.
Yeah, speaking of Japan, my topic is loosely related because it's Pokemon.
Yay, Pokemon!
Pokemon, yeah, fun Japan thing instead of
fun Japan thing
like,
instead of me getting
Japan, question mark.
instead of me being a part of the Yakuza, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna pull up my little slideshow I've got here on the. Let me know when you can see it.
oh, it's here. Oh,
it's
cute.
here. Yeah, so that's the like start or intro screen for Pokemon Champions, a game that came out pretty recently. It's basically a competitive Pokemon battling game where there's single battles and double battles, and it's super geared towards playing ranked with like a pretty curated list of Pokemon. They've added more Pokemon, more items as it's gone on.
This is
but
good
it's still pretty
because
new.
people were doing this using a browser, right? Predominantly, it was a browser thing. And so now
previously, most people were doing it's called Pokemon Showdown, where you can just like make and design teams on there. I used to do a lot of Pokemon Showdown in college. I would actually like try to get pretty decent rank in like some of the ones. One of my favorites was the difference being Pokemon Showdown has like an enormous amount of different formats that you can play, whereas Pokemon Champions has like 2, and it's just singles, which is you pick 3 of your 6 Pokemon, and you do like 1 versus 1 battles, and you can like swap your Pokemon out however you want to do that during the battle. And then doubles, or a format that is generally referred to as VGC. I don't exactly know what that stands for. Someone can comment that. But it's basically you have your 6 Pokemon, you pick 4 of those 6, and you send them out 2 next to each other at a time for double battles. And that's like the premier competitive Pokemon.
Yes, there are Foosley. Her name is Leslie, but her streamer name is Foosley. She became a like professional Pokemon player within the last like year, I guess, and she's
and she's probably absolutely tearing it up in Champions right now.
Yeah, so she and VGC is something that I've heard quite frequently come out of her mouth, and I'm just like, I don't know what that means, but yay, go you know.
Yeah, VGC is basically like, just like the
in person and stuff. No.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
VGC is basically just like the premier competitive format. It's like Summoner's Rift for League, or it's like Standard for like Magic,
I watched her get a little bit of coaching where they'll like ask her like what's Steel type weak against, and like back when she was still like learning, and she has like this whole thing memorized in her head because
Bro, me versus my opponents in low Master Ball tier, I'm like, and then they click on a move I've never seen that Pokemon ever use before. Phenomenal. Yeah, humble brag about it, but I've gotten to Master Ball every season so far, which is so cool. I think someone could tell me if it's not this, but me and Jason did the math, and it's kind of like getting to Diamond in League, it sounds like. But that's out of a much larger but that's out of a much larger pool of players, more of which are what am I saying? More of which are casual than competitive. So like all of their like lower ranks are like way more people. And there's the benefit of if you get to Master Ball tier, you can't derank out of it, which is nice. So it's like getting to Diamond, but not being able to fall back into Plat.
Did you draw that? Do you want to show the pod?
Show the pod, show the pod.
Gosh, my husband's so talented. Oh shit.
I can, let me tell you, I occasionally can see it well, and it looks really good. He drew that? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's been watching a lot of like tutorials to get better. You're doing
nice. That's fucking sick.
I'm so proud of you. Thanks. Send it to me. I want to make it my wallpaper.
Oh, I have something Zoe drew as my desktop wallpaper. It's Pokemon related also. I'll have to show it off sometime in the pod because I don't think I can easily pull it up while I'm showing my screen here. But the thing that I want to talk about, because when we talk about chronically online things, usually we're talking about a minor amount of like drama or stuff like that. And while I don't know if there's any drama in like the competitive Pokemon playing community, what I do follow is a bunch of different like forums and subreddit like type things occasionally where I'll go and look at like the Pokemon Champion subreddit or other like competitive Pokemon subreddits. And a post that I see extremely frequently is a post complaining about people who are complaining about the meta. So I don't see posts saying, "Oh, I hate that I have to play against the meta all the time."
This is in every community on the internet ever, and it pisses me off to no end. The hate would not, like, I never get hate in my algorithm. Maybe I've curated it that way. I mean, like, I definitely have. I just don't see. And then somebody who will amplify it, thinking they're combating it, being positive. And so now it has opened up, like, oh, I didn't even know that, like, you know, like, oh, Mia, it's literally, Hunter, I don't care what they say about you. I don't believe what they say about you, Hunter. I don't think you have a big forehead.
What are they saying about? That's crazy, by the way, because, like, exactly four.
You know, and it's like, I would have never fucking
Jason,
known that
edit any billboard for a sponsor or not a sponsor onto my forehead right now. Okay, thank you.
Poor Jason,
possibly the
you put him
logo.
to work.
Well, if we have him editing, I'm gonna tell him to edit things. Thank you. Yes. Feel free to edit me glazing you here by clipping different sound bites of me saying things if you'd like, or I can just attempt it. Jay, son.
He awesome. Sent me.
There we go. What'd you get sent?
He sent me
update to your thing?
Oh no, I would not be excited about that.
Oh my god! Here's my mugshot.
Okay. It's his speed drawing.
Oh, is it like a time lapse? Oh, that's sick. Yeah, let's see that, and then I'll talk about my thing more. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Okay, so for people listening.
Okay, and then he just completely started over? Oh no, maybe he's on a different layer now?
Oh yeah, it's definitely got to be. It's layers for sure.
Wow, he's adding the clouds.
Or it's the SpongeBob. You draw. Here's how you draw a circle. You draw a perfectly drawn penny, and then you erase the penny, and then it's a circle.
Wow,
that's sick. Hell yeah, yeah. That's a great drawing too. Phenomenal. He's so good. I didn't know he was such a good drawer.
Yeah, he's my little artist. He just bought an iPad. We already had one. Yeah. He bought a new one, and I already had an Apple Pencil. So now I guess I have to sell my old iPad. But oh my god. Sidetrack from your topic, but Facebook Marketplace is hell on fucking earth.
Oh, every time I accidentally open Facebook and it's like, do you want to see someone trying to sell like lumber out of a kiddie pool that's filled with water in their yard? And I'm like, dog, I want nothing that these people are trying to sell me. What the hell is this?
So
and they'll be like, free cards, and you click it and it's like $300 or best offer. You're like, very cool, thank you.
So I'm currently selling these two end table. There's two. There's that one and then that one.
So viewer, if you would like an end table, comment down below.
I'm selling them for $20 for both.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm practically giving them away. They're from IKEA, and all I've ever done is use them for their intended purpose. One of them has a sticker on it, but I can get it off, and it's not going to stain. Or, like, you know. Anyway.
Just black marker over it.
Well, they're gray. But anyway.
Just gray marker over it.
But anyway. Oh, my God. Sorry. Acid reflux real bad. Anyway, the first person I tried to sell them to, she's like, yeah, I can pick them up today, but it's all in Spanish. It's all in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I kept translating her messages, and she's like, I can pick it up today. I'm like, okay, cool. And I give her the address. 4 hours go by. Me and Carlos go out to eat. Like, whatever. I check my phone. Like 30 minutes ago. I'm here. And then, like, are you coming? And I'm like, you didn't even tell me you were on the way. Like,
yeah, what the hell is this?
What am I supposed to do? And so now, every time someone's interested in them, I specify, because you have to specify with people, because there is no common sense. Text me when you're on your way, or like, you know, just send me a message.
Let me know when you're coming. Try to set up an appointment.
Because apparently, I'm just supposed to sit around for 4 hours and just...
Yeah, that's the thing that shocks me. What if you had a day job? Like, what the fuck are they, like... You know, like if you are doing what Carlos does and you're at your shift and you get a text, I'm here. You're like, I'm here? What do you mean? Like, am I supposed to have these on my back at all times? Like, toss them to you? What the hell is that?
Okay.
Yeah, no, people are ridiculous.
Then I'm also selling my laptop. It's an Asus TUF gaming laptop. It's from like 2020 or 2022 or something, so it's pretty old.
Nice. I gotta get a new laptop. Mine is straight dead.
So I put it on sale, and there was a comment that was like, "Hey, my friend doesn't, or my brother doesn't have Facebook. This is his number. Can you text him?" And so I'm like, okay. And so I was like, hey, because I'm like, oh, Carlos doesn't have Facebook. Like, that's normal. But I'm also like, then why are you trying to buy shit off Facebook Marketplace? Anyway, I don't know. So but I texted them and I was like, do you want the laptop? And they were like, yeah, sure. Like, and then how much is it? And they were kind of like, they were oversharing a little bit. They were like, yeah, my husband is like picking up the kids or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Facebook Marketplace person to overshare.
I was like, I don't really fucking care. I don't need to know. I'm just like, do you want the laptop or not? And they were like, how much? And I was like, it's 500. And they're like, oh my gosh, perfect. And then they were like, what's your Zelle info? And so I send them my phone number to the Zelle info. I was like, oh, it's to this number because I'm already texting them. And they're like, my Zelle has fraud protection. Can I get the email on it too? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I send them my email, and and slowly after, I get an email from Zelle Pay. I've had a crazy week, Hunter.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I don't trust sorry if you're a regular user of Facebook Marketplace, but I just assume that everyone on there's a fucking weirdo. So I have to
there's a reason I tried desperately to not go through them, and I wanted to do yard sales instead, but it is so hot outside.
Well, and it's like trying to sell some of that stuff at a yard sale, like, hey, you have $500 for a laptop? Like, who's walking up to a yard sale ready to buy a fucking laptop? Like,
yeah. Okay.
I would, if even needing a laptop, if I saw someone with that kind of, like I've got this gaming laptop outside on a desk, you want to buy it? I'd be like, I don't trust that for a second.
Here's my email from Zelle Pay. It's, let me see. ZelleServices.business@paysupports.com.
Very cool.
Important notice. You have a pending payment of 500 USD. We ought to have credited your account now, but we noticed that your account is new, which has it's not new. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys.
Which has limit to what you can send and receive. Actually, is receive spelled wrong? How do you spell receive?
RECIE?
I think it's IE, right?
Yeah.
No, it is. They didn't spell it right. I always spell it backwards. I always spell it backwards every time.
Listen,
anyway,
all I've got is a degree in English. I'm no expert here.
So we need you to contact the buyer and send in an extra 1,000 USD to your Zelle account so your limit can be expanded, which enables your account to be credited with a total sum of 1,500. Payments.
I'd be like, bro, just ask me for the iTunes gift card so I can block you. What is this?
I messaged them back and I was like, so you're a scammer? ? And they said, how? I don't get.
I don't get.
Oh, and
I said, not even showing up.
Yeah. I said, what's the Venmo email look like? And they said, Zelle pay. Oh, because they asked Zelle or Venmo. And so I was like, oh, Zelle. And so I was like, what's the Venmo email look like? And they said, Zelle payment. And I said, girl, what? And then I said, you sent me a scam email from Zelle. I want to know what the scam email from Venmo looks like. And they never responded.
Oh.
They never responded.
That's so funny. That's crazy. And much like Mia trying to figure out the scamming meta on Facebook Marketplace today, some might call it Meta, I guess, because that's their company. This is a bad segue. What I'm talking about today is the Champions meta, the Pokemon Champions. Because, like I was saying, while I haven't seen any posts saying I hate seeing the meta all the time, though I do see comments saying that, I've seen numerous posts on multiple subreddits and sites where people are like, I just hate how much hate I get for playing meta Pokemon. It's a competitive game. I should be able to play the meta without people being rude to me or whatever. And it's like, all right.
How are people mean in Pokemon? Like, do you have chat?
I think it's just on these forums. It's such a small subsection of the community.
Right?
There's no chat. There's no. You can't even like report players. I don't think it's people being mean in game. It's literally just people commenting that they're like, I'm so sick of seeing the same 6 Pokemon every time. And then
Let me be anti-woke for a second. Don't go on the fucking Reddit. Turn your monitor off.
I agree. I'm like, yeah, if you're upset with how people are talking about it here, like just turn. Are you being cyberbullied about Pokemon online? Just turn your phone off.
Just go off the internet, idiot. Just turn the computer off.
No, but so because of that, and because I will say I'm someone where I also occasionally am like, man, it does get old seeing the same 5 or 6 Pokemon on every single team, every single match. But I kind of like that because I'm a big anti-meta or non-meta player in everything. Much to your chagrin in League, I play anti-meta all the time or non-meta things. You can probably think of numerous times where I said, trust me.
Deficit.
And then it was bad. Yeah, much to all of our friends' dismay. Elliot significantly for sure anytime we all play League together. But what I've cooked up here is a slideshow of 4 Pokemon each slide.
Are you trying to get me into Champions? Because I'm down.
Oh, play Champions. It's great. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just
Nintendo Online. Pokemon Do I need it? Because I already have
You have what?
I have Nintendo Online.
Yeah, I think you need it. You can play it on mobile as well. You can play it on mobile and on a phone or on a Switch. So anybody who's thought about playing it and is watching the podcast,
let me see who the meta characters champion fucking Pokemon are, absolutely. And if they are ugly, then I will not be playing the game.
That's fair. I'm going to see how I click through this because I have a different tab open here. But yeah, we'll go through and basically I have in order from 10th place to 1st place, we have, you are guessing which Pokemon out of a group of 4 each time is the Pokemon in each slot. So essentially you're trying to figure out who are the top 10 Pokemon in Pokemon Champions right now. I have this slide as well, which is probably hard to see. Because it's very low quality, but I just thought that was very funny because we're talking about the meta of it, and I play anti-meta, so I agree.
Audio listeners, it is a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Meme that says, meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a fucking girl before?
That's the I see this clip posted occasionally where it's either this or it's like a Dragon Ball Z one, and they just get, I don't know if they paid the Kaiba voice actor on whatever the fuck that is where you can pay
Fiverr?
Do you know what that is? Yeah, they might have like Fiverred him or whatever, but literally it's like a clip anytime someone's in different, not necessarily just Champions, but talking about like the meta or like complaining about the meta, someone will post the meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a fucking girl before? And that always makes me laugh. But we're gonna get right into it after this hilarious clip with, we've got 4 little guys you probably know. We've got Sylveon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Espeon.
And you're saying one of these
is the 10th most used Pokemon in Pokemon Champions.
Oh, most used.
Yeah, so it's most used, but I believe it's also like...
Is it most used like Diamond Plus or like most used total?
It's literally like total usage. This is like number 10 of all, like, I don't know if there's like 200 Pokemon in it or whatever, but like Sylveon's your guess? You don't want to ask any questions, just immediate vibes at Sylveon? Do you want me to tell you answers at the end of this, or do you want me to tell you per slide? I can do per slide. I think that's probably the best way
slide.
To do it. You're correct. Sylveon is in fact number 10.
Okay, I'll play Sylveon it. I'll download it.
You're like, oh, I got it.
That's my girl.
Sylveon's great. If Jason can get a clip of this, I would love for him to edit it here, but if he can't, that's okay. They have a possibly new animation for the move Hyper Beam, which Sylveon is very good at using, because Sylveon gets an ability that makes all normal type moves fairy type and boosts their power. And so this dainty little Sylveon does like a little leap and a spin in the air and then just and then like the other Pokemon's vaporized in like the fucking beam.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Question.
Yep.
This game.
Yep.
Do you train up your Pokemon, or you just select the moves that you want them to have, and are they like at a level 50 or like?
Yeah, it's the second. It's the latter. So basically, what happens is you select your like they give you a pre-scripted list of like, here's 6 or 8 Pokemon to pick from. You pick one, and then they give you enough Pokemon for a full team in addition to that Pokemon you've picked. And I think it's a group that depends on whichever one you pick. And then every day you get like free, like I think it's like every 22 hours or something. They're like, here's a free Pokemon that you can add to your roster.
So I'm missing out by not playing it. Every day, I guess I'm missing out on a Pokemon.
Every single day. I will say they're very generous with points that you get in game that you can use to like recruit more Pokemon or whatever. It's kind of a gotcha, but not in the sense that you have to get like
natures.
Go ahead.
And IVs?
They have EVs. So IVs are all perfect for all Pokemon, so they've essentially done away with that system. And what you do is you get your Pokemon, and then you pay your points to select their moves, change their nature, and you literally just like sliders pick their stats.
So
it's extremely easy to like set them up and do that. And it's a game that's very, very easy to like, if you're like, I really want to have Sylveon on my team, but I have no fucking clue how to build that. Like,
you just Google
tutorial, super easy. Yeah, it's extremely easy to be able to like get the information for it, and they really streamlined it, and that's why I like it. Because Pokemon Showdown was the same way, where you just kind of like set all the parameters for your Pokemon, and this is just exactly that.
Yeah.
And cool thing, if you have other Pokemon games you've played, you can put your Pokemon from like Pokemon Home into this game if they're in the current roster. So like if you've got Pokemon Go, you can toss your pals in there. I'm trying to do it entirely free to play with no Pokemon brought in from outside, and I've been doing fine. Again, got to Master Ball every season so far. So our viewers, if you're struggling, get good.
Take some classes.
Next slide, we got take some classes. We got who is in the 9th slot of these normal type Pokemon. We have Oranguru, Kangaskhan, Snorlax, and Farigiraf. And I can answer any questions about these because some of these are probably Pokemon you have not seen.
I've never seen top left.
That is Oranguru. It is a normal psychic type from, I think it was Gen 7, the one where it's set in like Hawaii, essentially.
Alola.
Alola. Oh, I can talk about a little bit why each of the Pokemon is good after you like pick them or like incorrectly or not. Like correctly or incorrectly.
Yeah, wait, Sylveon was the Hyper Beam.
Yeah, Sylveon is because, not just Hyper Beam, but Sylveon is because it is Fairy type, which is Fairy type is extremely good. And it has that ability. Pixelate is the name of the ability. It makes all the normal moves Fairy type, and it boosts their power. And Sylveon has really high special attack and is bulky, so like it's kind of hard to take down. And there's some funny cheese strats you can do with Sylveon too to make it attack quicker than it should, with moves called Round. That is very silly. Basically, it just, because Dragon type is strong and Fairy is good against Dragon, and Sylveon is like one of the stronger Fairy types, Sylveon's just really good. It's kind of like anti-meta in the sense that like Dragon types have always been strong and Fairy is the counter to that.
Yeah.
And Sylveon's just uniquely one of the better Fairy types that they've ever made. But yeah, any of the other Pokemon up here you want any?
So why is a normal type strong? Because I always threw out my normal types.
That's fair. So I will say 2 of these are normal psychic. Farigiraf and Oranguru are both normal psychic type, and then Kangaskhan is just normal type. Snorlax is just normal type. Normal type isn't bad because it only has one thing super effective against it, fighting, and it's immune to ghost. So, you know, that's not bad.
Well, if it's a normal psychic, then it's 4 times weak against fighting, right?
No, because fighting is not very effective against psychic, so it basically gets rid of the fighting weakness.
I've got them reversed.
Yeah. And then I guess dark type is good against it. So it basically makes it so dark type is like the main thing.
It's a toss up between the giraffe and the monkey. I'm gonna go with the monkey.
Going with the monkey. That's an extremely fair choice, but it is actually Farigiraf.
It
And the
was
reason
the
for that,
giraffe.
it was the giraffe. Yeah, I'm sorry. I literally, while making these, was like, I want to try to not make some of them just coin tosses. But this one does seem kind of coin tossy. That's fair. But so I'll tell you a little bit about why that is. Farigiraf has an ability called Armor Tail that blocks priority moves on your team. So any of those moves where it says like quick attack where it goes first, basically if you have Farigiraf out or if you switch it in during the battle, during a turn, the first thing that happens is if you switch Pokemon, that happens before everything else. So if you see an opponent that usually uses like a priority move, you switch in Farigiraf, gotcha, their move does nothing.
Okay.
It's really good. I will say Oranguru also has it has its niche. It's not, I don't think it's anywhere near like top 10, might not even be top 50, but it's really good for a strategy called Trick Room, where it uses a move Trick Room that basically makes it so slower Pokemon move faster, and it is one of the best Pokemon for that. So genuinely, like, I think that this is like as close as you can get to getting the question right without getting it right, because like it's good for that as well, and also
Hunter,
a very
you're
strong Pokemon.
actually good at this game. What the hell?
I'm okay at this game. I'm not going to say I'm like crazy good. I'm a little good. But you were close. But no, Farigiraf, so you're 1 for 2. Now this is for which Pokemon is
Gardevoir.
8th place?
It's Gardevoir.
Do you want to hear what the other
Gardevoir.
Pokemon are before you pick Gardevoir?
We got Gengar, we got the fighting psychic type.
Fighting Poison, Sneasler, and Weavile, which is both evolutions of Sneasel, but it's like a regional variant. Sneasler is. That's such a funny face.
Looks like a new gen Pokemon.
It is a new gen Pokemon. It's from like a new region.
Beautiful. I have Carlos bought me a Gardevoir. Oh, here, it's a football jersey.
Yeah. You showed it. You showed it off during the last pod, right? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he bought it for me at the Japanese lesson.
Yeah. You showed it off. Hell yeah. So is your guess Gardevoir, or do you want any more info before you guess?
What type is the ugly one?
You'll have to be slightly more specific. Do you want me to just go through all their types?
The top right ugly one?
Top right. Sneasler is fighting Poison.
No, we go Gardevoir. She's fairy psychic. She is
fairy psychic.
My favorite Pokemon ever.
And when she Mega Evolves, she gets Pixelate, which is that ability that makes Sylveon like super busted. Unfortunately, not quite busted enough to beat out Sneasler for the number 8 slot. And the reason for that is a couple of reasons.
Sneasler, the ugly one, or the
Sneasler's the other one on the top.
Okay.
It's the top right. So couple reasons why Sneasler's there. Sneasler has a type that is pretty good against. It's specifically Poison is good against Fairy, so that just makes her good like in that. But Sneasler gets access to a couple of moves that are very strong. Oh my god, is that Shubble?
Yes, it's my Shubble Bubble.
Hello, Shubble.
He's waking up.
Sneasler gets
beg time.
Cute.
It's begging hour.
Time. Yeah, I see what time it is. Oh yeah, we're an hour before food. Begging hour. Sneasler gets access to a kind of gross combination of moves and abilities that make her uniquely very strong. And it's Fake Out as a move, which is the priority move that makes you flinch turn 1, as well as having really high special attack and speed, regular attack and speed. So Fake Out does a lot of damage. All of her other moves do a lot of damage. Has an ability called Unburden, where if you use an item and it goes away, I think it like 1.5 times her speed or something stupid. Like just makes her like way faster. And it's frequently used in tandem with an item called White Herb and a move called Close Combat, which not super important, extremely strong fighting move that makes its downside completely gone. And then Sneasler has, I'm going to click because I don't actually know the name of the move off the top of my head, but Sneasler has a signature move called Dire Claw also, which is a super strong poison type move that has a chance to give the opponent like one of every status. So like it has like a 30% chance to like make them sleep or paralyzed or poisoned. And it's like, it's like too strong. It's like a little bit much. I'll say specifically that's a Pokemon that every time they would, I mean, now I figured it out, guys. It's 4 times weak to Psychic. You can just put a Farigiraf in front of it. But every time I would see a Sneasler on a team sheet, I'd be like, here we go, another Sneasler. So that's one that I'm pretty sick of, to be honest. I run Weavile a lot because Weavile's the fucking goat, bro. Weavile for life. Sneasler's fine. But yeah, Gardevoir, I don't think is super close to top 10, but Gardevoir's good. You could definitely run a Gardevoir team if you did play Champions.
But I couldn't get to Masters with her.
You could probably get to... I'm not going to say you could get to Master Ball with any combination of 6 Pokemon, but like you could certainly run Sylveon and Gardevoir and get to Master Ball. Yeah, you certainly could. You absolutely could. They're both very strong. And this was what? This was number 8. 10, 9, 8. All right, now, who is the 7th most played Pokemon in Champions? Is
the only one I don't... Yeah, go ahead. Munna.
Is it Musharna, I think? It's the evolution of Munna. Okay. Belly Bolt, a bulky electric type. So cute. Azumarill, or Whimsicott. And I can answer any questions about types. No,
Whimsicott definitely just like burns in a fire bad, right?
Whimsicott is grass fairy, so weak to fire.
Fairy.
Super weak to poison.
I think that Munna, the evolution, is strong. Also, she's just a fetus. But
it is kind of a fetus, yeah. It's true.
I think
it's like a sleeping tapir, but it's very fetus.
I had her when we played Cobblemon, and she was busted.
I was gonna say, I think I remember you having one on your team in Cobblemon for sure. And Azumarill was my starter in Cobblemon. Fucking love Azumarill.
And then who is this cutie patootie?
The top right one, that's Bellybolt. Bellybolt is a bulky electric type based on like a frog. It has an ability where if it gets hit by a move, it boosts its next electric type move by 50%.
Frog Pokemon.
I know. I think we almost have enough to make it. We might have enough in Champions right now, because I'm trying to think. We've got Greninja, Bellybolt.
Greninja's not a cute frog.
That's fair. We've got who's the other green frog one? Gen 2, Politoed. That's 3 frogs. Is it just these 3?
Poliwhirl is
I don't know if we have any other. Yeah,
I mean Poliwag.
True. I don't think that we have any of Poliwhirl up through Poliwag. Or up through Poliwhirl available in Champions right now, because it's like a set roster of Pokemon currently. Gotcha. You could make at least... Dude, you could do 3 fairies and 3 frogs and just be like, there we go.
Fairies and
frogs. Yeah, Bellybolt has a fun combination of moves where it can turn a Pokemon water type with a move and then hit it with electric type moves. So that's kind of fun. I can answer other questions about any of the other ones if you're like needing more info on like
Munna evolution.
Musharna, I believe, was just added recently in the most recent edition of Pokemon. A pretty powerful psychic type that I believe is known for doing Hypnosis Dream Eater combo, a classic psychic type combo. But unfortunately, Dream Eater is not in the game currently as an available move. And Whimsicott is number 7. I should have put the name on it.
What's Whimsicott do?
Whimsicott has an ability called Prankster that makes it so anytime it uses a status move, it goes first, or it gains 1 priority, I guess. But basically that means anytime it uses a status move, it'll usually go before all the other Pokemon. And it gets access to some kind of gross moves. Like there's one called, what is it? Air something. It basically, it has a move where it makes all of your Pokemon faster. And since it gets to use it at +1 speed, it can basically start like the entire battle with just my whole team is faster for 5 turns. It also just has a lot of speed, and it's a fairy type. Fairy type is strong, so good chance if you see a fairy type, it's going to be up here. Not necessarily always, but yeah, it unfortunately Whimsicott. So I think you are currently, is that 1 for 4? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're 1 for 4. You can bring it back. Don't worry. You can still. I think beat 50% here. Now we've got who is 6th place? Who is in 6th place in Champions currently? Is it Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, or Pikachu? And yes, both Pikachu and Raichu are available to play, even though I will say most pre-evolutions are not available to put on your team. It's mostly fully evolved Pokemon, with very notable exceptions like Pikachu is available to play. But yes, one of these OG Gen 1 Pokemon is in the top 10. Pretty high.
I think it's
number 6.
Venusaur.
I think it's Venusaur. Any vibes or thoughts behind why Venusaur would be up there?
Hyper Beam you mentioned earlier. And then I think, I don't remember. I think it's like a healing vibes thing.
Yeah, Grass type does have access to a lot of healing moves like Giga Drain.
And status effects.
Leech Seed, status effects. Yeah, honestly, really, really good analysis for Venusaur. Unfortunately, Venusaur is just outside of the top 10, and it's actually Charizard. Hilariously enough, though, they're not almost exclusively, but they are very frequently run in tandem as a team. And the reason that Charizard is run might be something that you're not as familiar with, because I don't know if you played any of the Gen 6 games or anything. Mega Charizard Y is extremely powerful. When it Mega Evolves, it makes it like the extremely sunny field condition, and you usually would run it with a Venusaur because Venusaur's speed is doubled in sunlight if it has a certain ability. So you can just way outspeed your opponent.
But Venusaur
by, like,
depends on Charizard, so sometimes Venusaur isn't used as much as Charizard.
So unless Charizard is used a ton, it's actually on the thing that I'm looking at, they actually put Mega Charizard Y at the 7th slot above all of the other ones, but I don't include that because technically Charizard should be in like the slot or whatever. But they're like, so many people use Mega Charizard Y specifically that we're putting it over non-Mega Pokemon, because if you're using Charizard, you're using Mega Charizard Y. And while Venusaur is extremely strong and does really well on teams with Sun, like Mega Charizard Y, Charizard is like the backbone of the team, and Venusaur is like a supporting cast member. So not quite in the top 10. I will say that is extremely close though, but genuinely, besides Pikachu, and if I had put Raichu here, it would actually be kind of a toss-up. All 3 of the original starter lines here though, you see pretty frequently because they're all really good. Like Blastoise has like a phenomenal move pool. Venusaur is great in sunlight, and then Charizard, they gave him like some of the best megas that there are. So just he's really good. All right, we're 1 for 5 now. Now we'll see who is number 5 in the rankings of Pokemon Champions.
We got a Dolphin.
Yeah, we've got Palafin.
And we've got Barbaroach evolution.
Male Basculegion specifically, because there are male and female Basculegion with different movesets and stats. Or I think just different stats, maybe not different movesets. Gyarados or Starmie?
What type is the 5. Dolphin?
The Dolphin is, I believe, just water type, but it has this thing where it gets a special ability where it switches forms. I have to check if its type changes when it does that, because it might turn into a water fighting type. Give me just a sec to check that, because I actually don't know off the top of my head. Palafin. Because what it basically, it's like a superhero Pokemon is its thing, where that's its normal form. And then when it switches out of the battle, it comes back in as a stronger version of itself that's like beefy and super tough. And I actually don't see if it changes types. That's unfortunate. Tell me how 0 to Hero Palafin's ability works, please. No, you won't tell me? Very cool. Oh, here we go. Okay. Pokemon transforms into its hero form when it switches out. Doesn't tell me any more info on that, so I'm assuming it just stays water type. I could be wrong. But yeah, it switches to like a much stronger, its stats all get increased, and it's like a big physical attacker guy if it switches out and back into the battle.
And Babadook?
Is Babadook the top right one?
Yeah.
That is Basculegion, which is a water ghost type. It's a pretty new, bulky. The male Basculegion is a strong physical attacker, who they brought in from. It's the same region that I think Sneasler is from, where it's like a region in the past, and they have like past versions of. Oh. No, it's like I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's called like Hisway or something. It's basically like feudal or like older time Japan, but like some of the Pokemon are like ancient versions. And that's like he's like a very strong physical attacker with some pretty powerful abilities. He's got Swift Swim that can double his speed in rain. It's like the thing that Venusaur has, but for rain. And an ability called Adaptability that makes moves of the type of that Pokemon stronger.
Based on how much you know about him versus the dolphin.
I was gonna say, as soon as I'm like, let me look up info on the dolphin, I was like, well, she knows it's not that one. I was gonna ask, do you want to know any more about any of the other guys? But I'll just go ahead and say you're right. It's male basket legion is crazy. Literally, I used to run a Pokemon called Heliolisk because it hard countered the most meta build for Basque Legion in such a way that Basque Legion couldn't hurt it. And I used to put one on every single team because Basque Legion has a move called I'm gonna butcher the name or forget it. Hold on, let me see what it's called. It has a move called Last Respects, which was a really strong ghost type move that they gave to a much weaker Pokemon as its signature move. It gets stronger if you have more fainted Pokemon. So in 4v4 or VGC format, if 3 of your guys faint and you send out Basque Legion, I think it does because normally I think it's like 50 damage, but it increases by 50 for each of your fainted Pokemon. So it like one-shots everything, like all the time. Like you'll see it attack for like not very effective and it still one-shots your guy. And you're like, very cool, Basque Legion. Thank you. And I actually ran one before I knew it was busted in OP. But I had a female Basque Legion because that's what I pulled out of the gotcha pool. And it ended up being just not quite strong enough to one-shot, so I got a male one. The female one is good for special attack, though, so not necessarily a meta threat, but still pretty strong. But yeah, you are now, I think, 2 for 6. You have gotten, you're back on the board.
Yeah,
and let's see who is slot number 4, the 4th strongest or 4th most used Pokemon in Pokemon Champions currently of these food items. Is it Sinistra, the grass ghost type, who is like a little matcha cup? Is it Applin? It's not Applin. Applin's the thing that evolves into it.
Applin.
Appleton.
Okay.
Yeah, Appleton. The grass dragon that is like a big apple pie. Is it Vanillux, the double ice cream cone that is ice type? Or is it Alcremie, the little whipped
It's the apple dragon.
Pokemon.
Dragon
it's
type.
It's the apple dragon? You think it's Appleton? Oh, dragon type is a phenomenal guess, but let me tell you, it's the other grass type. Sinistra is a fucking monster. That little cup of matcha will fuck your whole day up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the matcha's crazy. They were like, Japan's like, let's make a matcha Pokemon and make it really fucking strong. No, so it's crazy because it has this ability where it comes in and it heals whatever other teammate you have out, and it has this cute little it gave them matcha and they drank all the matcha like every time it comes into battle.
So cute.
And so it comes in and
speed.
Heals. I don't know if it's really fast, but it has this move that is a priority move. So it essentially doesn't need to be fast because it's kind of bulky. It has a signature move that's a grass type move that hits all of your opponents and then heals for a percentage of the damage dealt. And then it's got this move that currently a lot of people run on it called Rage Powder, where it makes any non-grass type Pokemon have to attack it instead of its opponent. So it's really strong and it's kind of scary. It's like a really strong support. Think like a CC healing support in like League. It's like a Alistair if he had a lot of heal and shield power kind of a guy. It's very good. And it pairs really well with Pokemon that have abilities where like they can switch out using a move or an attack. So another member of this list is usually run in tandem with Sinistra, and it gives me endless fucking headaches, bro. It's so fucking obnoxious. But let's see if you can get a correct answer on who rank number 3 is out of these edgy steel types. Is it Scizor, the bug steel type? Is it Skarmory, the steel flying type? Is it King Gambit, the steel dark type? Or is it your girl with the big hammer, the steel fairy type, whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head?
Girl with the hammer!
Girl with the hammer? God, I fucking wish it was. Unfortunately, it's not. She is a steel fairy type. She's very good. She has a phenomenal signature move that's like 100 or more base power.
I should have known you didn't know her name.
Yeah, I didn't know her name. I was like, I can't remember it off the top of my head. So
slight spoiler
of that. But Do you want to guess out of the other the edgy boys which one it
The
is?
samurai
I guess they're not
sword
always
guy.
for sure, but samurai. That is correct. We'll give you full points for that. Because that one feels like bait. Putting that in, of course you'd be like, yeah, it's the fairy type, duh. But yeah, it is King Gambit, obnoxious motherfucker of a Pokemon. So he's Steel Dark type, 4 times weak to Fighting type. But if you don't have a Fighting type on your team, or if you're weak to Dark type at all, he's immensely tanky. He has huge attack stat. When he comes in, he gets stronger for all your fainted Pokemon, and he's got a move called Sucker Punch, where he can attack before you if you are trying to attack him, and or if I think it's just if you're trying to use any attack, and it's just really fucking strong. He's just really gross. I hate to see him on a team, but all right, so we're gonna go 3 for 7 so far, 3 for 8. But who is number 2 on this list of these anthropomorphic furries? Is it Salazzle? Is it Meowscarada? Oh, I should say they're types too. Salazzle is a fire poison type. Meowscarada is a dark grass type. Incineroar is a fire dark type, and Lucario, classic, a fighting steel type. Which of these 4 is number 2 in the ranks of champions currently?
The second one is super cute.
Meowscarada?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Oh, I have one on my
type?
singles team that's oh my god. It's a cat. It's like a little cat that I remember Zoe is so sad that it evolves into something on 2 legs instead of something on that's like a quadruped. Let me look it up real quick for you because you'll like
fan
it.
Art.
Oh, don't look. Yeah, don't look that up.
Is it a starter?
Yeah, it's one of the starters. It's Sprigatito. It's Sprigatito.
Cutie.
Yeah, Sprigatito's adorable. I love Sprigatito.
I like oops. I did an oopsie. I forgot I can't tab out. Whatever. It's fine. We lost visuals for as long as I
For me?
No, for me. For as long as I
Oh well, hopefully you didn't get any weird fan art up on there while tabbing out. Jason, edit it out. Cut that. Edit Pikachu's over anything inappropriate.
Put big Gardevoir Yowzas over the screen.
Gardevoir Yowzas. Yeah, put something else inappropriate over the screen to block the other inappropriate thing. That's crazy. Put that one, Jason. Put that one Sona splash art over the screen to block out anything inappropriate.
Okay, I'll go with the Meowzada.
Meowscarada?
Yeah.
Or the Incineroar, the other
Meowscarada.
Meowscarada is pretty high up in the ranks, phenomenal in single battles, but in VGC, Incineroar, bane of most of my fucking teams, is number 2. It's got when it comes in, I'm trying to remember the ability. When it comes in, it lowers your Pokemon, like the enemy Pokemon's attack, with Intimidate. It's got Fake Out, so it can go before your Pokemon and make it flinch. And then it has this stupid move that I hate in tandem with those called Parting Shot, where it lowers your Pokemon's attack and special attack, and then switches out to its best pal Sinistra to heal your other Pokemon and keep doing that loop forever. It is obnoxious as fuck, and I hate it. And frankly, getting Incineroar out of here, I would be much happier if Meowscarada was number 2 of the top 10. But through trials and tribulations, we've reached number 1. Can you guess who is the number 1 most played Pokemon in Pokemon Champions right now in doubles? Is it Ditto, the normal type, Tyranitar, the rock dark type, Dragonite, the dragon flying type, or Garchomp, the dragon ground type? And I can answer any questions
What's
you would like.
What's the second Larvitar's dude? What's he type?
He's rock dark. He kind of fills the slot of Garchomp and of Dragonite. Jesus Christ. In Gen 2, he's like that Pokemon. They call him pseudo legendaries, I think, where it's like a really hard to get trio, like a little cute baby evolution that evolves into like a powerful, like big monster guy. So he's essentially all those 3 are equivalent per their generations, with notable exception Ditto, who is not one of those things.
I love Ditto. That's me.
I love Ditto as well.
In Pokopia, that's you.
Yeah, he plays a Ditto. Yeah,
That's
it looks so
me.
charming. I would love to play Pokopia.
I love it.
I will
It's
get
amazing.
it if they make a Switch 2 Lite, which I hope they call the
Yeah.
2 Switch 2 Lite, I would absolutely buy that. I would absolutely play Pokopia.
It's so good. I'm still playing it. I haven't even checked the hours on it yet, but I'm just like still
500 hours.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten way more hours out of me than I thought it would.
I was gonna say a lot of the time when I'll log in to do like daily stuff on champions or just do a couple ranked matches, I'll just see like Mia is playing Pokopia. It's you or Laura are playing
and then I
Pokopia.
always get like my friend Katie always pops up with the Katie is playing Stardew Valley, and I'm like,
oh my god, yeah. So yeah,
we're just
you're like
two cozy girls. I'm gonna go with Garchomp.
Garchomp, the shark dragon, is the correct answer. Garchomp's a fucking monster, dude.
I guessed
yeah,
the best
honestly,
one.
the fact that you guessed the best one, yeah, I'm gonna say that overall that's a success, even if it's less than 50% accurate. I'm gonna say, you know, if the Pokemon one-shot moves can be 30% accuracy, you're higher than that. Yeah, Garchomp is fucking crazy. He's got absolutely insane speed, absolutely insane attack. He's super bulky. He's a ground type, which is really strong against, like, you know, other, like, steel types and other common stuff. He can learn Rock Slide, the best move. It has, like, a 30% chance to flinch. It hits both enemy Pokemon. It's crazy. He learns Poison Jab, so he doesn't give a shit about fairies. He's just a fucking monster. So... number one, you will see him on every team above a certain rank, pretty much. I even run him on almost all my singles teams because he's just so good. But that's the top 10 in Pokemon Champions. Does that make you want to play it any more, any less? I know a couple of them you were like, oh hell yeah, I would play that.
Probably less.
Probably
it tastes
less.
too much like brain power for me.
I know, I was yapping for a while about that. I will tell you, there are some really funny strategies with some of the other ones. Like, I had a Ditto on my singles team for a while that was like the all-star. He was like the strongest Pokemon. Because you give him an item called Choice Scarf. It gives him like 1.5 times speed. And you can give him an ability where he transforms right when he comes in. So you basically just send him out and you're like, I'm your Pokemon, but better and faster. And it's just hilarious. He's so strong.
That's good.
But yeah, that's all I had for my my bit here. I can unshare that, and then I think you said you had more to go over, unless we wanted to call it there and save it for next time on the pod. What are your thoughts?
Well, it'll be old by next time. I'll just tell you quickly.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it now. Yeah, I've been flashbanged by turning off.
Is League of Legends drama this week.
Oh my god, tell me, because I've been playing. Oh yeah, viewers, by the way, you want to catch me, I'm going to be on the old school Rift playing League Classic so fucking much, because it just came out yesterday.
But tell me about the playing League Classic tomorrow, and I'm so excited, because Pokey hasn't played League since like 2017. Which is how she started.
Bro,
that's how she got big in the first place. She was a League streamer.
That's fucking crazy.
And then she was a Fortnite streamer, and she hasn't touched League since. And so she's gonna play League Classic tomorrow, and I'm so excited.
Getting the OGs back is fucking awesome, dude. That's honestly a big thing with League Classic. I'm like telling friends that quit playing years ago. I'm like, did you know League Classic is happening? But yeah, tell me the drama. Tell me the drama.
Okay, yes, there is drama because God, let me find her name. There is drama between Blue Wonk and Needy Henry. These are two League of Legends content creators. Carlos sometimes watches Needy Henry.
Tell us in the comments below if that makes Carlos a bad person.
Oh my gosh, she is still going. Okay. So she went on Twitter and at Needy Henry. What the fuck? I just accidentally swiped twice and now I'm like, I've Googled something. Okay.
Dead air that is waiting for the streamer drama.
I did not know that he was. Oh, I'm mad.
What these are many revelations, it sounds like, that will be
sorry.
You're good.
I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it. And one of my girls just got caught in the fire. Actually, one of my girls who is going to be at Schooled on August 8th my girl Amelia Cosplay has somehow gotten wrapped into this mess because they're League of Legends streamers, and she got referenced as I'm trying to get. Okay, I found it.
The context.
This was 5 days ago. Hey, @NeedyHenry, how weird and freaky of you to send your community to harass me and mass report my Twitch channel because you think I'm a guy with a voice changer, while also encouraging your chat to make nasty remarks and comments toward me the entirety of the game together, reading messages that are clearly directed negatively at me out loud and giggling at them in support. 2 of your mods and chatters came into my chat to tell me to KMS, deactivate my account, I'm a weird-ass bitch, pedo baiter. This is a new word. This is a buzzword for the rest of this. Pedo baiter. A man with a voice changer, just because you disgustingly underperformed in our game together, pressing your buttons as enchanter is hard, I promise you. That one, that word is just completely out of, I don't even know. You told your entire stream to go and please mass report my channel while not even knowing what you wanted to report my channel for. Weird ass behavior. Like, you're a racist pedo defender. Low elo. Most disgusting one, in parentheses. The most disgusting thing about him, not the racism, not being a pedo defender, but being low elo. And a weirdo freak too. Pick a struggle, please. And then she uploaded this 3-minute and 42-second video of her editing him and her, like, he says, we need to go report her immediately, blah, blah, blah. She's reading chat messages. The person that told her to KYS was not one of his mods, so I don't know why she said that. But in this video, I've only seen this video. I have not seen Needy Henry's stream because she has compacted it into this cute little 3-minute clip that I can watch on Twitter. Sure. He's obviously not gonna carbon copy his freaking whole stream over to show evidence that, like, no, that's not really what happened. But she leaves in her calling him disabled and an R word.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like,
very cool.
I don't really think you're a good person, so I don't really know. Like, I don't know what you want from me. And then
I will say that sounds like the type of person that would be like, and worst of all, you're low elo. Like, yeah, okay, very cool.
So
Christ.
The video itself is like crazy. I did cover it on stream a little bit, but now his mod's coming in, and then so he starts throwing out allegations just that him and his chat have hallucinated that she is a man with a voice changer because she talked about her period blood at some point, and they were like, a girl would never talk like that. A girl would never say that. And so then I was like, am I too woke? Like, women can talk about whatever they want, right? Like, am I crazy?
To pull up the meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a girl before?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I can't hear you suddenly. I think you muted your mic. Oh, there we go. I can hear you.
No, I'm just screaming so loud. This mic doesn't pick it up. This mic's got it. This mic is picking up all of it.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, okay, I was like, I'm too woke for this. I don't know. Both of y'all are so lost in the sauce. And then
well, it can just be an everybody here sucks. Like that's a
I don't think
that can just both suck.
Either of them are very
the worst people you know are fighting.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are like great people, but she's also like,
of course, because they're League of Legends player. They're just toxic as shit.
Yeah, but there's also just crazy because she kept going like in and out of like real world accusation, League of Legends gameplay. And it's like, you're a racist, you're a pedophile defender, you're calling me a pedo baiter, which is basically like you act like a child and get money and views based off of your childlike nature. Which gets really icky because I think a lot of femininity gets called childish. Whereas, like, I've talked with Carlos before, is like, as masculine, like, you aren't expected to grow out of things as a man as much as you are, like, a woman. Like, I can no longer like pink after a certain age and like stuff like that. So I think, like, there's a gross wishy-washy gray area where sometimes femininity and
the overlaps of things that are considered like feminine and childish. Yeah.
But she does talk baby voice a lot of time, but I'm a teacher, so I do know that, like, baby voice is often like a pullback to trauma, which I was like, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze this girl. I don't freaking know her. And
Jason, edit Mia as Freud real quick. Okay, thank you.
Freud?
Yeah, he was the one who psychoanalysis. That's his thing. Yeah, he's not the guy who wanted to fuck his mom. Also came up with psychoanalysis as a concept. So he's multifaceted. Much like his relationship with either parent of his, I assume. Sorry, you said psychoanalyze him, so
Okay.
If you want, we can cut all that. But I thought that was I think it's great.
No, we're chilling. I just have no idea what you just said.
You're like, Freud.
Anyway,
I don't want to fuck this guy's mom.
And so at the end of the day, I was like, I can't come in here and defend either of you because you're being ableist. Like, we just don't fucking say that about people. And then Needy Henry's just like, what are these accusations that you've, like, hallucinated? Like, do you have any proof or anything that this person is a man? And, like, because, and then that's the other thing is Amelia cosplay, who is coming on August 8th, and I'm so excited. She has actually she has apologized because she, like, uplifted this League of Legends streamer that everyone thought was a girl. They were like Soraka LP or something, and found out that it was a man. That it was a no voice streamer, and they got huge. Oh, like, you remember? No voice streamer. Yeah, no voice, no cam, just gameplay of Soraka. Like, but it's Challenger, crazy. So I guess, like, people watch, like, Challenger, like.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say, I was like, I can't imagine that for any, like.
It turned out to be a guy, like, they got, like, lost in the sauce, like, found out, like, got his DMs and stuff, and, like, he's like, yeah, ever since I rebranded to be, like, this Soraka girl main, now I'm getting lots of followers, like, this shit is so easy, like, blah 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 blah, like, if you're a girl, blah blah blah. So it's also, he was a sexist dude, which is like, you could just be trans or just an in touch with your feminine self man, but no, you had to be a sexist too. Anyway, so that's real. That really happened. This could be happening, could not be, I don't know, but we're just throwing accusations in the middle of a League of Legends game.
Just completely unwarranted type of thing.
Yeah, and he didn't go check her, well, from what I saw, it could be that he did go check her stream, but I think they were both playing the game, so I don't think he had, well, he was saying that he wasn't going to go check, because they were like, no, don't go look at that thing, because they're, like, really mean. They're really mean. They're really mean.
Yeah, it's League players. It really sounds like there are at least 2 people in this that just need to go fucking touch grass, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Anyway.
Like, oh my God.
So Amelia comments, oh God, I can't, oh. Okay, so then he responded, brother, where is his response? Oh, he tweeted, girl, don't be weird. You're a whole man with a voice changer sounding like a little girl talking about killing your enemies with period blood, adding things to your baby doll collection. Just effing weird. It irked me so bad. Never felt more disgusted in my life. Not you doubling down on hate rating me. Did you pick any of the struggles options I listed down? You're R word. The only man here is you. The only thing I said about my period blood is I'm gonna get period blood medicine because I'm on my period and my stomach hurts. Your mom's lied to your big face and you believed it. Do you want to address anything else I said, or you only address the lies in your community made up? Also, she called him a racist, which is like, I don't know where the race came into it.
Yeah, bro, this is weird. I don't. What the fuck are we? What are we do? What are we doing? Why are we here?
It's so deep in the sauce. I literally did not hate
still
radio,
going
though.
right now, right? Currently.
Yeah, they're like still going, or I think Blue Wunk is still going. I don't think Henry is like still going. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I literally did not hate radio though, and then he said, I reported you myself. I did not tell anyone to go report you. Listen to the beginning of the video.
Can we go report that Kogma, please, girls? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. He says, can we go report that Kogma, please, girls? Thank you. What do you mean you didn't tell them to you literally, I don't know how much clearer it could be.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go and report someone and like show a username on stream, like, are you dumb? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think your viewers are just gonna like see that and be like, that's cool, I'm not going to harass this person? No, because everyone who watches you stream is fucking insane and has to like bandwagon jump on people.
I liked this one because I thought it was funny. Okay, so she says, everyone go report my account, and then proceeding to not know what you're reporting me for, blah, 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 weird ass shit, your mods, blah, blah, blah. If this is the shit you allow in your chat, I'm excited to see what your Discord or what you allow in private. Let's not be delusional. And then he says, my Discord not even active and dead, so there's nothing there. Mind you, they only came into your chat because you said something weird about me, so don't acting all good guy over here. Not to mention you called me big and are using the R slur. Like, oh, okay. I can't. Anyway, my goddess Amelia says, I think that regardless of your personal feelings on someone or their content, it's not cool to say, can we go report that Kogma, please, girls? And then not be able to give a valid reason. You're entitled to how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want about them. Hate them, talk shit about them, whatever. But as another streamer, publicly encouraging mass reported like that is not okay unless they're actually breaking TOS. Which is like,
thank you, yeah.
Thank you, sound-minded individual.
What a simple analysis, yeah. That's someone who's touched grass today, probably. My God.
And then, which is so funny because she's a challenge. She got masters on, I'm so excited. I'm going to like have her, we're going to have her on Schooled on August 8th. She has made it to masters on every role within the past 2 years. Every single
I've been bronze
role.
every role for like
and
10 years.
Still,
that's crazy.
because and she's always getting like boosted. Like, you know, that's just what you get when you're a girl in the League community, is just the boosted like comments.
Yeah,
and so
like,
she went out and did that. She fucking did that. So anyway,
that's crazy.
And she still gets them, obviously, because
don't let her see any of my League gameplay. She won't come on and do the stream.
I would love to invite her to do like a coaching session with all of us. That would be so cute.
3v3s. No, 3v3s.
Oh my god,
we have one
oh my gosh,
coach.
We should do the supports, the 2v2 where the supports aren't allowed to attack or anything. My liege. We should do my lieges.
Make her do my liege. Oh my god.
That would be so fun.
Would we have her be a support then? Because I can't even. I guess we'd have to ask her. We get two masters play, her and another masters player to be the lieges, and we all just like support really poorly. That would actually be so much fun if we could get like a full 10 people to do that. I would love that.
Anyway. Anyway.
Ooh, sorry, but
people are saying that that Amelia came to defend Blue Wunk because she said that, which is like, I don't think.
I mean, like that one statement, yeah, being like, "Hey, yeah, no, you did actually say to Mass Report." Probably just like, don't do that because that's dumb. Like,
yeah, I don't think she like she didn't take Blue Wunk's side, like. Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, the viewers of these streamers will see this as you said something that's positive about the other person. You have taken a side, and now I'm going to be in your comments telling you to kill
or
my
just
ass
not even
constantly.
positive. Like, hey, let's be like decent.
Let's not at least do this. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't be decent on the internet.
Not when person that we have a parasocial relationship with is fighting with someone we don't. I guess.
I know. I was like, I told Carlos, because Carlos watches Needy Henry. I was like, Carlos, Needy Henry's in drama. And he's like, that boy's always in drama. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my god. You're like, I
oh, okay. I thought he was I was not problematic, but yes, he is. Okay. Case closed. Anyway, that's been the pod.
This has been Realistically Online. Tell us your favorite meta Pokemon and champions, or if you play, what's your team? What's
or
your
if you've
VGC
ever been
team?
in the Yakuza, hit me up.
Yeah. No, don't hit her up.